Good afternoon, friends. After having spoken on so many topics, and lately I've been associated with hospitality industry for some time, I've started understanding the word service or the joy of the service differently. So today I'm going to talk on the joy of service. Can you imagine what the world would be if you all had this service habit? Compassionate acts would be everywhere. Rather than greed, we might exhibit understanding and kindness as the first response. Many of us have to various life situations. Our one and only the greatest poet of the country, Rabindranath Tagore, once said, "I slept and dreamt that life was joy. I awoke and saw that life was service. I acted and behold, service was joy." Service, my friends, the word alone can conjure up daunting feelings of being responsible for doing something we might not like or we want to do. Perhaps the thought of having to do community service for a larger section of humanity, helping human beings, is simply overwhelming. The word service has many uses. It can be used as a noun, an act of helpful activity. It can be used as adjective, of service useful. It can be used as a verb to make fit for use, and it's even employed in idioms of someone's service and be of service. And of course, we use the word service to describe those people who defend the country as military service. Where can we serve? We can serve in our own family by simply sharing our love. We can serve those in our own neighborhood through acts of kindness and compassion. We can serve individually or together at every level of our culture. Obviously, all of us, regardless of age, can serve. My friends, when we serve, we exercise our better inclination and attitudes. We know that practice makes perfect. So, as we serve, it becomes more natural to use for us to serve. And through repetitions, service becomes more familiar and easier to do. This very short order. Service can become a habit, a way of life, my friends. All you have to do is just do it again and again. Can you imagine what the world would look like if you all had the service habit? Compassionate acts would be everywhere. Rather than greed, we might exhibit understanding and kindness as the first response, many of us, to live situations. Perhaps most profoundly, whether we are conscious or not, every act of service has a spiritual quality. It is through service that we acknowledge through actions that we are brothers and sisters to one another, that we share a common home called planet Earth. I believe with conviction that this spiritual quality is expressed within each of us. There is no joy like giving back to the family and the community. I consider my biggest accomplishment to be those things which I have done for the human welfare or others. I love the feeling that I get each time while I meet people promoting health, fitness for the youth. I love to go to schools, colleges, and various institutions, and besides my talk, stress children to get off from the streets, get away from the violence, get away from the crime. and say no to drugs of all kinds, and say yes to education, yes to hope, yes to health, yes to happiness. I love the feeling when I help the needy. My greatest joy comes when I put time and effort uh, in helping others or being utility to others. My dear friends, I have got a greatest conviction that personal life is judged by how it touches the life of others. It is what we leave behind and how much positive effects we have and how much we help others, especially those who can't help themselves. The Prophet once said very explicitly that to have a great joy, you must follow the philosophy of the strong helping the weak, the rich helping the poor, and the fortunate helping the less fortunate. My friends, I have learned here in service industry that the right decision is one that helps and serves others. Serve, serve and serve. And if you can service with a smile, nothing can be like that. For in this act, and ultimately the servant who will save us all. Thank you very much, my friends. Learn and experience the joy of service. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.